This is Read for Kids Hub here. And we are going to be done with Pirates Past Noon in this episode because we are on Chapter 9. And yeah, it goes on to Chapter 10. So, hope you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe. And thank you guys so much for 8 subscribers. I know if you look on my channel, it only says 7. But if you click on it, then it says 8, which is kind of weird. It's such a glitch with YouTube. I don't know why. But thank you guys for 8 subscribers. Alright, so Pirates Past Noon again. Oh, that is fake treasure again. I guess there's 11 chapters. Never mind. But we will still be done. This episode. Here, there we go. Wait, what? There we go. The mysterious end. Drip, drip. Jack opened his eyes. Jack opened his eyes. Rain was dripping from the leaves of the treehouse. The tree, whatever. They were back in Frog Creek. The rain was softer. The wind was gentler. The air was sweeter, whatever. Oh man, Jack sighed. That was close. He was still holding on the gold medallion. Polly's gone, said Annie, sadly. I was hoping she might come back with us. No magic creature has ever come back with us, said Jack. He pulled off his backpack. It was damp with rain and salt water. Jack took out his pirate book. He put it on a stack of books. On top of the dinosaur book, and on top of the night book, and on top of the mummy book. And then Jack put the gold medallion beside the bookmark with the letter N. Next, he went down on his knees and ran his finger over the shimmering M on the floor. We didn't find any M's on this trip, he said. Or the M person, said Annie. Squawk! Polly! Annie cried. The parrot swooshed in the treehouse. Okay. Sorry about that. She perched on the stack of books. Polly looked straight at Jack. What are you doing here? He asked her. Slowly, Polly raised her bright green wings. They grew bigger and bigger until they spread out like a huge green cape. Then, in a great swirl of colors, in a blur of feathers and light, in a flapping and stretching and screeching, a new being took shape. Polly was not a parrot any longer in her place. It was an old woman, a beautiful old woman with long white hair and piercing eyes. That might be Mary, but She wore a green feathered cape. She perched on the stack of books and she was very calm and still. Neither Jack nor Annie could speak. They were too amazed. Hello, Jack. Hello, Annie, the old woman said. My name is Morgan Le Fay. Chapter 10, Treasure Again. Annie found her voice first. The M person, she whispered. The M person, she whispered. Yes, I'm the M person, said Morgan. Where are you from? Asked Jack. Have you ever heard of King Arthur? Said Morgan. Jack nodded. Well, I am King Arthur's sister, Morgan. You are from Camelot, said Jack. I read about Camelot. Ooh. almost there. What did you read about me, Jack? Said Morgan. You're a witch? Morgan smiled. You can't believe everything you read, Jack. But you're a magician, said Annie. Most call me an enchantress. But I'm also a librarian, said Morgan. A librarian, said Annie. Yes, I've come from the 20th century. Your time to collect books. You are lucky to be born with so many books. From the Camelot Library, asked Jack. From the Camelot Library, said Jack. Precisely, said Morgan. I travel this treehouse to collect words from many different places around the world and from many different time periods. Do you find books here? Said Jack. Oh yes, many wonderful books. I want to borrow them. For our scribes to copy. Did you put all the bookmarks in them? Said Jack. Yes, you see, I like the pictures in the books. Sometimes I want to visit the scenes in the pictures and also the bookmark places I wish to go. How do you get there? Asked Annie. I placed a spell on the treehouse, said Morgan. So when I point to the picture and make a wish, the treehouse takes me there. I think you dropped this in the dinosaur times, said Jack. I think you dropped this in the dinosaur times, said Jack. He handed the gold medallion to Morgan. Wait, what? Morgan. Oh, thank you. I wondered where I'd lost it, she said. She put the medallion in her hidden pocket in her cape. So can anybody work the spell? Said Annie. Anybody who tries it. Oh dear, not just anybody, Morgan said. You two are the only ones besides me to do it. No one else has ever seen my treehouse before. Is it invisible? Asked Annie. Yes, said Morgan. I had no idea it would ever be discovered. But then you two came along. Somehow you hooked right into my magic. How? Asked Jack. Well, from two reasons, I think, explained Morgan. First, Annie believes in magic, so she actually saw the treehouse. And her belief helped you see it, Jack. Oh man, said Jack. Then you picked up a book, Jack. And because you love books so much, you caused my magic spell to work. Wow, said Annie. You can't imagine my what does it say? My dismay when you started to take off the dinosaur times. Started to take off the dinosaur times. I had to make a very quick decision, and I decided to come along. Oh, so you're the Pteranodon, said Annie. Morgan smiled. And the cat in the night in Polly, said Annie. Yes, said Morgan softly. You were all these things to help us, asked Jack. Yes, but I must go home now. The people in Camelot need my help. You're leaving? Whispered Jack. I'm afraid I must, said Morgan. She picked up Jack's backpack and handed it to him. Jack and Annie picked up their rain coats. It had stopped raining. You won't forget us, will you? Asked Annie as they put their raincoats on. Never, said Morgan. She smiled at both of them. You reminded me too much of myself. You love the impossible, Annie. And your knowledge. And you love knowledge, Jack. What better combination is there? Morgan Le Fay touched Annie's forehead gently, and then Jack's. She smiled. Goodbye, she said. Goodbye, said Jack and Annie. Annie left the treehouse first. Jack followed. They climbed down the rope ladder for the last time. They stood below the oak tree and looked up. Morgan was looking out the window. Her long white hair blew in the breeze. Suddenly the wind began to blow. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Somebody's at my house. Here, this is the last page. The leaves began to shake. Wait, what? And loud whistling. And Jack covered his ears and squeezed his eyes shut. Then everything was silent, absolutely silent. Jack opened his eyes. The treehouse was gone. All gone. Absolutely gone. Annie and Jack stood a moment, staring at the empty oak tree, listening to the silence. Annie sighed. Let's go, she said softly. Jack just nodded. He felt too sad to speak. As they started walking, he put his hands into his pockets. He felt something. Jack pulled out the medallion. Look, he said. How did? Annie smiled. Maria must have put it there, she said. But how? Magic, said Annie. But I think it means she'll be coming back. Jack smiled. He clutched the medallion as he and Annie took off through the wet, soggy, sunny woods. As they walked, the sun shined through the woods, and all the wet leaves sparkled. Everything, in fact, was shining. Leaves, branches, puddles, bushes, grass, vines, wildflowers, all glittered like jewels, or gleamed like gold. Annie had been right, thought Jack. Forget the treasure chest. They had treasure at home, a ton of it everywhere. And we are finished with number 4 of Magic Treehouse. Man, that took 9 episodes to do. That is actually pretty bad. Once we get into the big chapter books that have like 20 chapters, it'll take us about, 20 videos? I have no idea. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you liked it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's go for 1 like on this video. And I will see you later. Don't be surprised if it's uploaded tomorrow because it's very long. Bye! Voila.